All right, what's going on, guys? Good morning. We are 15 minutes away from market open. All of my levels have been uh, written down. Well, I've marked out all my levels, but let's write them down here. So from high to low, we have 3604, 3586. We've got 3523. We've got 3495 and 3427. Okay. Over here on the ES, we've got 7622, 7612, 7608, 7594, 7591, and 7576. Why are these levels significant? They just mark out low volume nodes, overnight, highs, lows, and all that fun stuff. So my plan is I have no real market, uh, I have no skin in the game here, no bias. We are going to wait to see what happens. Let's see. Market sentiment today. Slight greed in the market. So it looks like I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, 57. I don't know what that exactly means. That's two times in two different places. We're at 57 out of 100. So it looks like people are looking to make this push the market higher today, possibly. Although I have a feeling that it's going to be range bound. Between here and here. That's my ultimate guess. We're going to try out Tick Strike, you guys. We're going to turn on the ES. I'm going to turn on the NQ, RTY, and YM. All right, market is open, and look at that shit. We have big sales coming in. Huge drop right there at the beginning of the market. But then we have big buy orders coming in as well. Looks like a lot of push to the upside. There's lots of buy orders coming in here on all these little markets. Still lots of sell orders coming in. Now let's see this. Latest here, what is this one? 30 on the NQ 3729. Yeah, I guess so. It does work. Okay, so we're just going to watch the market drop here for a little bit, see what happens weekly and the overnight. Let's see if it drops over here in my weekly and the overnight. I think we're totally set up, guys. I like this setup a lot. Let's see if price can get down to 30, 40, 430. Looks like it's trying to bounce over here on the ES. Okay, we've got some sell volume there in the. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's get serious. Where is the resting liquidity? Resting liquidity is at 422. So we did bounce from there. Let's see what happens if it's going to go higher. That's a pretty good level, I think, you guys. I think this is a pretty good spot to be able to do a market order on the MNQ.
Order filled.
Been right there. It came down to VWAP. That's actually a pretty good spot. Better spot would have been 34.27, but I'm not super disappointed about that. Is there a chance that it will go back down to 34.27? Absolutely. Maybe I should have put a market order inside there, but I think we're okay. It's going to drop down to anywhere. Let's see. So we had we had a pretty strong bounce off this weekly low. Let's see if it comes and pops up all the way up here to 616. Major positive gamma looks like it's up here at 629. We are aiming for 616. We're looking to go higher. Right now we are slightly below the EMA cloud on the NQ. We just popped above it in the ES. ES is looking pretty strong. NVIDIA, Tesla, looks like all of our, not all of our, but our Mag 7 is looking pretty positive. Positive in NVIDIA, Tesla, Microsoft. Meta, Google, Amazon, and Apple are all down. YM is down, RTY is down. ES seems to be the only one that's really, really positive right now. Ideally, I would like to be able to see all of these run positive here. Not the most incredible trade, I think. But then, yeah, ideally, I would have loved to be able to pop up lower than that, but I think we'll take that. We'll take that trade. Okay, so we've got some big buy orders over here. More buy orders over here in the ES. big buy order in the ES. As a matter of fact, we had huge, and it's popping up. The question is it going to hold? Where is it at? 630 is where it looks like it wants to go to on the ES. 630. Again, we've got some more buys coming in. This time on the NQ. It's coming up, boys. It's coming up. There's our 50 points. And I think that this one is okay to be able to bring up to a 0 trade. So I'm going to make this one $20. If it comes back down, we'll go 30. If it comes back down all the way down here to VWAP from the 7 EMA, which is a possibility. Where do we have liquidity stacked up? We've got liquidity stacked up. Looks like this 500 level is if it's got to hold above 500. Ideally, hold above 500. Lots of positive pressure in the ES. NVIDIA seems to be pushing everything higher. I like that. NVIDIA leading the charge. We have a little bit of pressure building up over here at 525, liquidity in the book. And where is our liquidity stacking up at 610 on the ES? 610 on the ES. This, you guys, is now a 0 trade. $6.29 is where our gamma's at. Our stop is at over here at 6.16. So we're 15 points off from our major positive gamma, which is the single biggest strike at this point on the day. It's bigger than anything else. 650, 690. We're getting lots of buys up way up top. I mean, this is just driving price pretty high. I'm pretty confident in this trade, you guys. I'm not seeing a ton of liquidity on the books. Right around 610 on the ES. That's the number that it's got to beat. Looks like there's a little bit of selling pressure over here in the NQ and YM. However, we have some confluence. Now, everything with the exception of Tesla and Apple have flipped positive. There's buying pressure in both. This could just be dealer hedging. It's got to pop above 610. 610 is the number to beat. Over here in the ES. Yesterday's close was at 608. I think pretty confident it's going to pop up at the very least to 608, you guys. And we've just got to stay patient. We're just going to watch this and stay patient, stay patient, and stay patient. It's got to break through all this liquidity over here. At the 554 level, looks like we've got some liquidity stacked up right there. But we have some pretty positive, lots of positive order flow. Right over here at the 445 level. And over here, we've got we need to pass up this little gamma level at 605. lots of buy pressure on the ES. Lots and lots of buy pressure on the ES. Lots of buy pressure on the NQ. Buyers are really trying to push this market higher. Where's my cumulative delta, baby? I want to see cumulative delta break this high of 27. All right, that's good. We got some more popping off. Lots of buy pressure. Lots of buy pressure coming in on the NQ. It's gonna break that level, boys. Can we pop up here to 616? Can we pop up here to 616? We've got ourselves a bearish divergence over here. Yeah, looks like we don't have a lot of juice coming up. We don't have a ton of juice coming up over here in the NQ, or I'm sorry, in the ES. Looks like there's actually some bearish cumulative delta, which is not great. We have sells coming in. However, it's coming back down here to the 7 EMA. Let's see if it pops up after that. I'm still bullish for the day, you guys. I'm still bullish. I really think that it's going to pop above that level. The number to beat here is 580. Where is liquidity stacked up? 570 actually. Liquidity stacked up here at 570 on the NQ. And again, 610. 610 is that number to beat. I really want to see it break above that 605. We can break above this 605 gamma level, this gamma strike. We still have buys coming up here at 630. Okay, we got some more buys coming in there, but they're being absorbed. It's having a real hard time pushing up here in this little value area. It's got a daily low volume node up here, obviously, because there hasn't been a lot of trading activity up there. It's got to be able to break above this overnight. Yeah, and it's pushing above. It's pushing above. It just broke above that little level of liquidity, but it's not doing it over here in the ES. That is, that to me is not a great sign, but we've got some buy pressure over here. Buy pressure coming in the ES and on the NQ. We've got buy pressure on both sides. All right, you guys, this is a pretty pivotal level over here on the NQ. Pretty pivotal level coming up here on the NQ. Looks like we have some. I love this right here. We had some buyers, some buyers, passive liquidity over here that just got eaten through, unfortunately. Try to be able to break above that 580 high, and it failed. Try to break above the overnight high, and it failed. So we have some sellers. We have some passive sellers up here at 38, 587. And where is my overnight high? overnight high is at 610 on the ES. 610 on the ES, guys. 610. That is the number to beat. 610. Although right now it's having a hard time pushing past 605. It's pushing back down into this cloud. If it breaks below that cloud, it is time to cut and run. Coming back down here to the EMA. My 7 EMA on my 1 minute chart. All right, we have a little bit of sell pressure. Well, hi, love. How you doing? Oh, you're driving to work. Man, you get there early. Oh. Oh, yeah? What time? Dang. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. Isn't that a good feeling? Like, it's such a good feeling, like, when you wake up early. Yeah. Dang. Wow, look at you. Oh, man, you're quite the go-getter today. Well, this week. Well, I mean, it's like last week. Are you excited to be done? Man. Yeah. Why? What does he have? Why? What does he do? Yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah, like he didn't do things. Yeah, but
Order filled.
mm,
Order filled.
okay, sweetie. All right, then mucho. We'll talk to you soon. Mwah. All right, so something interesting happened while I was on the phone there. I don't know what the fuck happened, but price like had this massive move down. Only here on the NQ. Uh, we've got the big wrestling liquidity at 610 that didn't want to move. Price came up there. Actually, it moved down from 611. So 610. It hit it and then spiked down. I don't know what that is. But whatever it is, it's big. There's a big piece of wrestling liquidity there, and it cut out because once again, this gamma strike here at 605 on the ES, price was not able to break out from. If it did break out, I would have kept my runner there, but it did not. So I decided not to. Then we had some this little indicator here telling me that we've got a little bearish divergence. As a little practice thing, I entered here in my practice account to see where price might be going, and then sure enough, it looks like it's going down. So I'm pretty happy that I cut out where it did at a $250 win. That's still more than 2 to 1. It's actually like 3 to 1. So I'm pretty happy with that trade. Is it possible that price could be going higher? Absolutely. We've got buy orders. I want to see what power trades look like at 500. Really looks like it's trying to go up higher. Look at that. It's trying to break through that 605 level. There it did. It did it. It broke above the 605. Major gamma is at 30629.
Order filled.
Man, look at that. Nice. Just for shits, I'm just curious what would happen if I took a short up here at this major gamma strike. Once it hits 630. $620, $629. Let's see what happens. Looks like we have a lot of people coming in at 690 as well, or 3,900. So I'm not going to do that. Cancel that order. Let's do it over here in a practice run. Sell limit. Let's sell 10 large. Just for shits and giggles. 625. It's our largest gamma strike over here, so we should see a small bounce. Although gamma has been slowly building up over here at 3,900 as well. It'd be insane if we get to 31 today or even this week. ES is climbing up to 610. Looks like it's going to break that overnight low. You know what? So our range could even get to 630 today. Very possible. Like I said, we're ranging up and down, guys. I think that the odds of us popping above 632 are not great. But Today was a pretty fun day of trading. We got a lot of sell pressure. We got a lot of liquidity stacked up at 625. Price going to meet up at that 625 level.
Order filled.
And let's go 630. Make a tight stop loss there. Well, relatively tight. And it will come down to like 1,000 just for shits and giggles to see. All right, so we have some buyers that stepped in at that level, see if we can break through. And they did. Hey, gorgeous. Long time no talk.
Order filled.
Okay.